Hey guys, so some of you may remember that 2 months ago, about 2.5 months ago now, I had LASIK done with Eye Care 2020 and Dr. Silverman, and I partnered with them so that I would have the chance to share what all was involved with LASIK, ways to afford LASIK, and to help you figure out if it's a good decision for you. And I have to say, having LASIK done with Dr. Silverman has been one of the best decisions I have ever made. So in one of the other blog posts, I brought up ways to afford LASIK. The number one thing I can say is don't go with just someone because they have a lower price. Dr. Silverman, I was completely comfortable letting him work on my eyes. He works on professional athletes and Olympians. In the 2012, he had, I think, 4 Olympians that he worked on. That's a big deal. I mean, these guys, all of these athletes depend on their eyes for their livelihood. And you wouldn't want just anybody working on your eyes. So with that, I felt completely comfortable letting him do what needed to be done with my eyes. But there is a video on YouTube, and it is of the entire procedure, and start to finish. It's very interesting to watch, but you can get an idea of what's involved. And then in another blog post, I shared with you different ways to afford it. So you can use your flexible spending accounts that you can put money into these accounts before your taxes. So it's a great way to save because it is before your taxable income. And that's a great way that you can offset the costs, is by using some of that. Also, you can apply for care credit, which can be used for this type of procedure. And those two are really great considering that your insurance usually does not cover LASIK. So in addition to that, there's also your tax refund. It's a good time to think about that now because a lot of people are getting their refunds. So anyway, how has it been? Well, my vision is now 2015, which means I can see better than 2020. I can't remember the last time I've been able to see like that. I have had no adverse effects whatsoever. The worst side effect that I had at all from, coming home from LASIK was for about a week to 2 weeks. I had very severe headaches. And Dr. Silverman told me that to get some of those just over-the-counter reading glasses, because my eyes had never had to learn to focus, because I was always trying to see. I can only see a certain distance, that my eyes never had to learn to go in and out to adjust to different focus points. Once I got those, I used them for about a week to week and a half, got rid of the headaches right away. And with that, now I don't have any headaches from that. So that was fantastic. The other issue I have had, which is a very minor one, is I have dry eyes still. And, before you even get the procedure done, when you have to watch a video in the beginning when you're deciding on if it's a good choice for you. And they tell you the different complications that can come up and the different side effects from it. And dry eyes for even up to a year is possible. Excuse me. So for about a month, I had to use eye drops pretty much every day. Now it's only maybe once a week. I'll have a time when my eyes are really dry. In the beginning, when my eyes were really dry, I would have almost a double vision type, where I would see the captions on the TV. I would see them here, and then I would see them here. And Dr. Silverman said that's called ghosting, and that it is completely normal. So that all I had to do to get rid of that is to add eye drops. So when my eyes are really dry, my vision gets a little wonky, but as soon as I put the eye drops in, it goes right away. I have had no issues other than those whatsoever. And it's great because when we go out somewhere, I no longer have to decide whether to wear my glasses or um, wear my glasses or take pictures. Because before, when I would take pictures whenever we traveled, I would have to constantly take my glasses on and off, or I just wouldn't wear them, which means I missed a lot of things. There were times where my husband would see birds in the trees, and I just couldn't see them. I've also noticed that my eyes actually focus faster now. That would be another problem. Even if something was close enough distance for me to see, I had trouble seeing it because if it was like a bird and it was flying, then it would be gone before my eyes had a chance to focus in on it. And I think that was because for so long, to see things that were further away, I would focus really hard and I would be able to get to see them if they were still. So now, when we're driving and he says, "Oh, did you see that hawk in the tree?" I can actually see the hawk in the tree. But one day, I actually got to see the hawk opening and closing its mouth. I seen it rub its face with its claw. And I know that these might not sound like a huge deal, but it's a very, very big deal for me. So that is one of the best things I have ever done, is now that I can see when we go out. Because these are things I couldn't even see with my glasses on half the time. So I'm trying to think. If there was anything else that I've been asked. I will link in the comments for where you can get that discount code. Dr. Silverman, the consultation is free, first and foremost, for LASIK, because not everyone does qualify. They have other eye care surgeries that they offer if you don't qualify for LASIK. So it doesn't mean you're stuck. But because they don't know if everyone will qualify, that appointment is free. Then some of the other, once you have committed to the surgery and you pay for the surgery, you get 1 year of follow-ups. So every appointment after that is covered for 1 year. So all the different follow-ups that you may have, if you have any issues, that day you leave the office with all the medications that you need. So you really do, you're set. You don't have any more other things to worry about. You don't have to worry about oh, I've just paid this money for the surgery, but what if I get an infection? Then I'm going to have to worry about more money. Everything is set and ready for you. So, and Dr. Silverman is so great. If you have any questions, all you have to do is call and ask. He will get right back to you. If you have any kind of worries. I didn't call about my headaches. I figured, they're just headaches. But, he actually said to me, "You should have called me. We could have fixed this. You didn't have to go through days of headaches." So the staff is wonderful. They will help get you set up. If you are considering LASIK, you need to go see Dr. Silverman. If you have questions and just want to know more about it, I have several articles on the site, and feel free to message me. I will answer you the best I can, and if I can't, I can get you someone who can. So, thanks guys, and see you later.